much. That's what makes it so valuable in terms of a kitchen appliance. Because most people don't realize that they go out and they spend about $1,200 to $1,500 buying a separate kitchen appliance to do all the kitchen tasks. You know, and most of your household machines come with a very limited warranty. Maybe you're lucky if you get a limited 1-year warranty out of it. When they burn up and fail, what do people do? Yeah, they throw them away. They chase good money after bad. They keep buying them over and over and over again. Do you know pineapple makes you smart? It does. I was getting so smart I had to cut back a little bit. It's a good digestive enzyme in pineapple called bromelain. Most of it's found in the center core. What do most people do with the core of the pineapple? Yeah, they throw that away. Guys, you're throwing away all the good stuff. Vitamix lets you capture all that good stuff. How about a little piece of lime? So some people like to put the rind of the lime in. I don't care for that bitter, oily taste. But when you can make it fresh and natural at home, you get to choose what goes in it, right? Yeah, you look at the label, the store-bought stuff, you don't get to choose what's in there. How about a bit of ginger root? Natural Tylenol, nausea, motion sickness, digestive issues, inflammation. A little bit of ginger goes a long way, so do use it gingerly. A little bit of agave nectar, my sweetener of choice. How's that soup? That's raw food. That's raw food diet. We all need more raw food in our diet. Do you have a Vitamix machine now? Okay. Well, Vitamix is the #1 rated machine by the big consumer reporting agencies that test consumer products. It'll line up against 51 other machines that rates #1. I think what you have might be a juice extractor. Yeah. Vitamix gives you whole food. This is not a juice extractor. It keeps all the valuable pulp and fiber in your diet. So just the amount of money that people save on their produce bill, because you do get the pulp and the fiber, pays for it in a few short months. Fiber is critical to good health. All right. Secure the lid. Vitamix has a nice dome-shaped lid. Allows you to blend the full 64 ounces. No little dog hairs on here. Give you a secure lock. You never worry about that lid going off. You also have a vented lid plug. 4 little notches allow that steam to escape. 2-ounce measuring cup. We'll talk a little bit more about our lid when we do our hot soup again. The dial on the front of the Vitamix machine is called our variable speed control. It does control the speed of the blade inside the canister. When you want to use the machine as a food processor to chop, mince, grate, you want to control the texture of your food, run it on the number side. That gives you the manual control. Why so many executive chefs love Vitamix is because the dial allows them to be very creative. And that's important for home use as well, right? But if you want the convenience of just letting the machine do the thinking for you, we have a brain on this side of our Vitamix machine. Those are all program settings for our 3 most popular applications. Just push that spring-loaded switch. I didn't start with any liquid. I'm using just the liquid from my fruit. So if I get a little roadblock in there or things don't want to pull through, I don't have to stop the machine, look for a wooden spoon or a rubber spatula, because Vitamix has this patented tamper stick. That's designed to push the food down onto the blade. It'll remove air pockets. As long as you have the lid on, this has a built-in stop. It's measured perfectly to never touch. It is a handy tool patented by Vitamix. Vitamix is the granddaddy of the power blenders. Been around since 1921, 91 years. Our factory is located in Cleveland, Ohio. That's where we make the Vitamix machine. It's American made, not made in foreign countries. So protect an American job. But if you're trying to do this in a regular blender, you get that lumpy, funky texture like sand or applesauce with chunks. Vitamix sets the standard with the quality of the blend. Break the food down so fine, you could fit it through a feeding tube. Now, I had a lot of spinach in there, a lot of ice in there. If I ever make something a little bit too thick and I decide I want a little bit thinner, just let it run a little bit longer. The longer you let it run, the thinner it makes that pulp. But remember, I have all the valuable pulp and fiber. Juice extractors pull that pulp and fiber out. It collects in a basket on the back side. What do most people do with that fiber? Our garbage cans get fed better than we do. So that saves most people just a ton of money by not having to throw so much away. Okay, we're done. You know, and a juice extractor does one thing only. It'll juice. You can't juice your bananas in a juice extractor. You can't make ice cream in it. You can't make hot soup in it. You can't use it as a food processor. Vitamix in just that, little bitty space. You got 12 machines. You can do 35 different kitchen processes. So another money saver for you. About $1,200 by not having to go out and buy a single machine for everything you want to do. Try my juice. You'll love it. Notice the nice smooth texture. Not a hint of stem seeds and cores. Now, let me show you how easy my Vitamix cleans. 2 cups of hot water, 1 drop of a liquid dish soap. Secure the lid. Run it on high. I don't have any filters or screens that I have to take apart to clean. I don't need an owner's manual to figure out how to put it together. Juice extractors, it takes you 20 minutes and a toothbrush to clean those, right? Alright. Less time in the kitchen, more time to do the things that we really enjoy in life. Blenders, household blenders, you know how you have to take those apart to clean them? They leak. You get the black green sludge that comes out. Vitamix has steel ball bearings designed not to leak. Steel to steel connection. That's why Vitamix is designed to last about 25 years, folks. They're designed like no other household blender will ever be designed.